boys and girls. Over the next 48 hours, the mirror walkthrough and Wait for the Fame and everything I ever dreamed about is going to go under a real test. What I mean by that is today we're going to a car meet at 4 p.m. We're going to bring all the stuff that I purchased while in Japan. You could see some of it there. I even bought one of the gachapon machines. And we're going to see if my plan of spending thousands of dollars on this vehicle for the window to go like this, along with all the goodies I bought while in Japan. You can see some of the plate covers there. You can see this box is full. Up garage, HKS little pillows, all the toys and gadgets you can think of. Look at all the JDM plates I plan on bringing with me. I have a table, a seats reupholstered, everything you can think of. I have my magnet hooks. We're gonna see if this car can be what I wanted to do 10 years ago, before I even knew what a K car was. So quick backstory, I still do, I guess, but I used to have a clothing line named Wait for the Fame that used to be my main source of income. I would make clothes, t-shirts, I would broker clothes for other people. Let's say a school wanted merch, let's say 16 Handles wanted merch. Because I've been doing it for so long, I would help them like, hey, I think you should use this t-shirt. Or hey, instead of doing 3-color print, let's just do DTG. It'll be cheaper, it'll be a better option. So that's what I'm gonna eventually do at some point. I think actually later today, I'm gonna pick up some more K's the Way t-shirts. But basically, my plan has always been, even back then, was to buy a mini school bus and turn it into a schoolie and drive around America and sell merch out of it. I've always wanted to do a merch vehicle kind of pop-up shop because that's what I used to do with my clothing line. Sell some shirts, jackets, t-shirts. Maybe I put a picture on the screen right now of some of my events I used to go to back in the days. And then COVID happened. When COVID happened, nobody was buying clothes. The whole world shut down. And that's how I bought my first ever K-truck, which, fun fact, was on July 2nd, 2020. So my 5-year anniversary was a couple days ago, and it's a very sentimental day. Since COVID happened and kind of my desire to continue to make clothing kind of died away, I went crazy with K-cars. I then learned what a Daihatsu mirror walkthrough was. That's when I got my first white one. Shout out to Brad Peters. It was cool, it was great, blah, blah, blah. But it wasn't non-turbo, and I felt like it was a little too slow for me to drive all over around America. That's when I found this guy. It did not look like this when I first got it. No tri-spokes, no glow plate. Not as clean. It didn't have the little eyelids. The seats weren't reupholstered. It didn't have the window. Shout out to Mendy and Dad Bot Garage for helping me a lot for the inside. Doubled in. I imported a dash, boost gauge, you name it. This car is a reflection of me. And unfortunately, I imported this car last August. And because I had a handful of issues, if you guys remember, that's why it's called the Blueberry Lemon, because it gave me so many issues. But because I finished the car late fall, early winter, all the car meets were done. Since then, I've just been thinking, I can't wait till summer. I can't wait till summer. I can't wait till summer. That's why I went to Japan in March, because I wanted to be here for these events. I wanted to be here as long as physically possible to hit Sevens Day, to hit Northeast Right-Hand Drive today, to go to Daikoku NYC that I missed last week at Chinatown, that ruined my spirit. But we're all going to make up for it today. My goal, and I'll be super transparent, is to make, over these next 48 hours, over these next 3 car meets, I would like to make $1,500. I think that's a very realistic goal. I think today I can maybe make 500. I think the other meet I could maybe make 500. And I think honestly at 7 days I could even maybe make 1,000, because that's like the creme de la creme of car meets. There's going to be literally everybody over there. Update, just made it to the car show. Here's how I'm set up. I need to figure out a way to utilize the window and the table, because as of right now, the table's getting all the love, but there's no way I spent $2,000 on this and then no one's really paying attention. So the beauty of it is it's all trial and error. This isn't very welcoming. You got a half open box. Can I go in here? Can I not go in here? So that's a flaw that I'm currently running with right now. Gotcha machine is a good hit. I've sold a couple plates, sold a couple cup holders. Update, so I ended up just closing this door because I feel like I'm mostly focused on selling things over here. I think when I go to Daikoku, I might even combine the videos together, but I think when I go to Daikoku, I might not have a table, or may have the table open, but I'm gonna have the lights here, which are definitely gonna draw more attention, And that way, I think I'll have this open. Maybe I'll be sitting here, but since it's such a nice day out and I'm in the shade, I figured I'd just be chilling. At some point, I'm gonna walk around and check out some of the cars that are here, but I would say as of right now, maybe at 200 bucks, which is not bad. Been here for about an hour and a half. I'll probably be here for maybe another hour and a half. So hopefully we can get that to 300. Mostly sold plates. Leaving New Jersey now. I definitely did not do a lot of recording as far as showing the cars that were there. So I am going to add the Daikoku footage, which will definitely give me some time to walk around because I'll be there with Shirley and Tom. Just like that, we made it home. It's not a game, guys. This is a lifestyle. I own 3 cars right now. All 3 of them have 3 spokes. Just downloaded all the footage from the car meet to add up all my cash along with payments I took on Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, and we're at currently $300. I was there for about 2 hours. I sold one of the Figaros. I think I sold about 3 of the books. I sold about 7 or so license plates. I sold one of these HKS trays, cup holders, a little mix of everything. I would say what I could be doing differently moving forward. Most people who bought something, I want to say, kind of knew who Wait for the Fame was, so I didn't have to give them a business card or anything. But what I should have done for every single purchase is give them a sticker. Maybe give them something like this that has Wait for the Fame on there. Maybe one of these, maybe ones of the mirror walkthrough, Wait for the Fame garage. So now I have something to build off. Every single car meet, I'm going to continue to take the L's. Like the worst I do, like if I made $40, I would have learned even more. And then I feel like if I had both towers, I think I could have made more sales. Seeing how this was on the table, I felt like it wasn't as inviting as it just being like right here posted up. So I think I'm actually going to connect the gachapon machine. That way it could be a 2-story, even though if the bottom one is empty, I could have it 2 stories and just have it like up here sitting. Comment below what you guys think I could have did differently. Again, I didn't really show too much. I think the table, you know, serves its purpose. In a perfect world, I would love for everything to be displayed here. You know what I would really want in a perfect world? What I think I'm going to start working on? I think, you know, maybe when I get back from Japan this fall, or maybe even now. Let's see how long I stay here before I go back. But in a perfect world, I would have this open, and then there will be a QR code here, for example. It will be the menu. So everything that's available inside the truck. That way, it's kind of hard for people to look over your shoulder, to see this, to see that, to see like this one Evo car, to see this, you know what I mean? To see the cup holders. And then that way, it'll kind of be like a POS system where you can go through all the pages, essentially almost everything that's on Wait for the Fame, add it to your cart, maybe even pay through whatever app or database I use, or maybe you pay up there because I don't really want the credit card 4% transaction fee. So maybe you're able to just add it, and you know, similar to a restaurant where you would hit add to cart or complete transaction, and I would have some type of printer here that'll maybe print out everything you need. I'll go and grab like this, and then give it to the person. That'll be like my dream, you know, transaction, the way I would set it up. So that's what something I need to work towards. But besides that, not bad. $300. Again, a lot of this stuff is things I bought while in Japan, so I'm happy to just get some of my money back. I just wish I gave more people stickers. That way it's not just a random guy with a blue truck that's selling things. It's Way Before the Fame. They can go to my YouTube channel. They can go to my website. They can see I'm doing a giveaway. Speaking of giveaway, we are down to this many slots at the time we're recording this video. But we need to continue to turn this into a brand. It's not a one transaction type of thing. If someone spends $50 on my mirror walkthrough, I want them to know they got it from a YouTuber, a content creator named Nicholas, who has a channel that specializes on JDMs and mostly K-cars. And they can continue to follow the growth and maybe catch me on another event, maybe join Patreon. If you're watching this video right now, consider subscribing to Patreon. But in about 10 minutes, Tom and Shirley are going to pull up. It's going to be pretty cool to have a lemonade stand next to me so you get some lemonade. I want to maybe even do like if you spend $50, you get a free lemonade. You know, I kind of want to, you know, work together. That way we can both build and grow together and, you know, go to events together and stuff like that. Because I'm most likely never really going to sell food. Maybe as a joke, I'll do hot dogs one day. But it would be pretty neat to have 2 K cars next to each other. One selling JDM goodies. The other one selling lemonade, coffee, cookies, things of that nature. But I'm going to grab this, connect it to the other machine, go back inside, and see if there's anything else I can grab before we head to Daikoku. Shout out to Tiki Bunny Imports. He's actually shipping me a bunch of gachas. because I don't have enough to fill both my machines. That was why I only brought one of them, because I really just have these left. I feel like I have more. I don't know where they are. Maybe I'll check real quick before time and sure they get here. But it's pretty simple though. It just kind of locks into place like that. And then it has these 3 screws. You tighten them like this. And then you're still able to fill this one on like that when you take it out. Hopefully it fits in my mirror walkthrough with no issues. I wonder if I should also add that leg that comes with it. I'm not really sure what its purpose is. But alright, so this is closed. 100% good. Sold out, as you can see. Not sold out. Oh, what the hell? Oh, wait. What's going on right now? Oh, okay. Setting up shop. So I'm excited about this one. I'm really excited about this one. I think, forget the financial aspect of it. I think I'm just going to turn a lot of heads, meet a bunch of people, give a bunch of business cards out. I got the double gachapon machine. But now let me set up shop myself. Let me add my lights inside so it's not as dark. So I'm gonna try to walk around and show you guys some cool cars that's here, because there's a lot of fun Ks, there's a lot of Miatas, there's a lot of rotary swap S chassis. But as far as the business is going, I think I've been here for maybe 1 hour and I made $100. So our grand total right now is 400. I got somebody manning the mirror walkthrough right now. About to walk around, see what we can find. We got the homie here who just imported a cappuccino. I'm about to tell him to sit inside the beat so we can see the difference. All right, let me walk around a little bit. See what's going on. We got a blue, whatever that is, I don't know. We got some sick Evos. This is one of my favorite ones because of this. We've seen this Mulberry car like 6 times. Shout out to this dude. Nice S2K. Shout out to this homie too. He said I could actually drive his RX-7. It's automatic, which I don't care at all. But it's clean. I think if I get behind the wheel of this, I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna do, honestly. I might do a lot of things that maybe I regret one day. Underglow's back, just in case anybody's wondering. But oh, look at this. There's another RX-7. Wow.
Let them cool with water.
Some bikes. Let me get some flash under here.
Bro, it's wild, bro.
It's insane. Look at this. No K-swap over here. Later, bro. This one's supercharged if you hear the whine. Another nice one with a hard top. More cars still pulling out. By the way, it is now midnight. I got here at 9. And financially, I don't even know. To be honest, I'm just happy to be here. I'm moving a bunch of product. It puts more money in my pocket. It makes me feel happy about the decisions of buying all that stuff while in Japan. So that's really what's most important. I'm not really selling anything crazy price. A lot of people even stop me like, damn, you're selling everything cheap. And it's like, I'm probably making a couple dollars. It's more just a networking. Giving people stickers, which I didn't do at the other car meets. And then telling people, I think my favorite part about everything is telling people like, oh, like there's a bunch of stuff here from Japan. And telling them like, oh yeah, I live in Japan. Like, it's kind of a lie, but it's a good flex and a good lie where it's like, oh, you live in Japan? Really? What do you do there? And then I say, oh, I export cars. I have a YouTube channel. Actually, to be honest, I haven't even been telling people I have a YouTube channel. I've just been telling people that I live in Japan. Shout out to the homie here. Got a bunch of plates and flares. Honda Fit's taking over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at this shot right here. This makes me very proud. I need some more lights on my side. Maybe a neon sign that says WayBeforeTheFame or now we're open like these dudes.
How are you doing?
How's business?
Good. We're almost sold out of everything.
Good.
Good. It
Good.
really came through today.
Good. Daikoku's always the best.
We had extra stock that we thought would be like extra. No.
Do you have enough for tomorrow too?
Yeah, we already made it at home.
Oh,
We
okay.
have it frozen.
Oh,
We
sick,
just
sick,
have to
sick.
defrost it tonight.
Oh, nice.
This is watermelon lemonade. Running out. I've got like none left.
Is that your last thing?
This is the last of it. We went through 6 ball jars.
6 of these?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I know. Crazy, right?
This the one that deserves to get zoomed in on. That's the one I'm gonna be driving real soon, guys. $1:05 a.m. I'm currently all packed up, about to head home. Probably count on my money and everything tomorrow, but a very successful turnout. So this is called the DTG machine. It's essentially a huge printer that prints directly to garments. That's what DTG stands for. Alright, right now it's putting down the white base, and then it's gonna go over it with the color. It's pretty cool. I actually had one of these when I was in the thick of things of making clothes. Mine wasn't as legit as this, because this one could print on black. Mine could only print on white shirts, because it didn't have the, like this pre-treat here. Looks pretty cool even just with the white. Then once it gets to the bottom, in a couple seconds, it'll look like this. Right now it's gonna go back in. Now it's gonna put down the colors. Now before we end this video, Still locked in, same night. I had a lot of requests of people to bring back the K's the Way t-shirt. And seeing how I'm potentially driving this all the way to Miami, I figured I'd make 3 dozens. I got medium, small, extra large, 3X, 4X. I'm going to throw it on the website for all the Patreon homies to get first dibs. And then I want to surprise Shirley and Tom with this shirt tomorrow at 7's Day, so stay tuned for that. And then I end up adding all the cash from the 2 meets today, and it was around $700. I think it was like $695, which is not bad. Remember, my goal was 1,000. Honestly, my goal was really just to network with people. And I definitely think going there today, giving a bunch of business cards, like I said, telling people that I live in Japan, that I'm going back in September. If you need something, I had countless conversations with people saying, oh, I'm looking for a chaser, I'm looking for a cave-in, I'm looking for a midget, I'm looking for a truck, I'm looking for whatever the case may be. I was letting them know, like, hey, I'm boots on the ground. Like, some people are telling me, oh, so you're kind of like a broker? And it's like, I'd rather call it boots on the ground. Like, for me, it's that I am physically there, swapping wheels, going to the auction. I'm not just a middleman. Like, I'm in the thick of things. Like, I'm literally going under the car and calling you and being like, hey, this one might need brakes, blah, blah, blah. So I like to call it boots on the ground. But yeah, in my opinion, very successful day, $700. Like I said, got rid of a lot of inventory, $700 back into my account that can go towards Japan, that can go towards working on this. As for my comments that I said earlier about this struggling to get to 100, I'm only at 4,000 on the RPM.
Remember the name,